Hi YouTube, it's Josette. I'm here for my day 5 post-op gastric sleeve update. For those of you who don't know, I had my surgery on June 23rd of 2015 in Coos Bay, Oregon. So yeah, today's Saturday, so 5 days out. I'm feeling good. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about, the whole surgery process and everything that went down the past 5 days. I mean, I want it to be quick, but who knows. So surgery, I went down to Coos Bay on Monday. I had my pre-op test. They did like a blood test, some kind of like survey thing, and then I met with my bariatric surgeon, like the nurse at that office, to go over everything that's going to happen with surgery. They took my weight that day, my pre-op day, and they, at the the bariatric surgery clinic, they got 324.4, so that would be a 22-pound loss on my pre-op diet. I don't think that is like I don't think that's correct at all, because when I went to the hospital where I actually was to have the surgery, and they like did some of my admission papers and things like that, I was 328. So that is a 18-pound loss, and so that's what my home scale said as well, so that's what I'm going to go with for my surgery weight, is 328. So the next day, I was prepped for surgery. I checked into the hospital at 10. I had surgery at 12. Everything went fine. Surgery was fine, but afterwards I was having a lot of trouble keeping my meds down and water down. And when you do outpatient, they don't give you any IV drugs for your pain or swelling or nausea or anything. You have to take the drugs that you'll be taking in 12 hours when you're released. So I was only given like my liquid hydrocodone, couldn't keep that down, and water, I couldn't keep that down. So at 12 hours, unless I wanted to end up paying like $5,000 more, I was released. I got really sick over the night, and the next day I had an appointment at the clinic to take my drain out and just check in on me and everything. But at that time, they found out that I was dehydrated, and I was in so much pain because I couldn't take my pain medicine, so I just had surgery with no pain medicine, basically. So they called the hospital and they did a direct admit. It's a bariatric surgery hospital, like everything there is geared towards their weight loss surgery patients. So the nurses were great. They were fabulous. I ended up having to get a IV with fluids. But before that, because they couldn't get the IV in, they tried like 5 different sticks. Couldn't get it in. My swelling was still super bad, so I couldn't keep water down. So a nurse came and called the doctor, and the doctor had her give me a Toradol shot in my thigh, and that kind of got rid of all my pain for the most part, and got rid of the swelling. And I guess I was like the worst dehydration case that they'd ever seen. First, the charge nurse came to try to do an IV. Second, an ICU nurse came to do an IV. Third, an anesthesia nurse came to do the IV, and no one could get it in. So at this point, I had been stuck literally 20 times. And I have little stick marks all over, like I got stuck here, just everywhere. I was literally stuck like 20 times, and in my feet and everything. No success. So finally the anesthesiologist, because they had like some labor and delivery things to deal with before they could get to me, like the actual anesthesiologist came and ultrasounded my arm and got a vein for my dehydration, so I was able to start fluids and get everything going. After that happened, everything was basically smooth sailing. I spent the night in the hospital Wednesday night. I was released Thursday afternoon, and since then everything has been great. Like, that was like a bump in the first few hours after surgery, but since then I've been drinking and walking, no pain, like literally no pain, as long as I just keep up on my meds and everything like that. So, kind of a scary start, but thankfully the surgical team at the hospital and the nurses just knew exactly what to do for a case like this, and it was a great, it was good. It was like a good experience. And so now I'm just kind of here 5 days out. I think I'm having the normal struggles. Struggling to get my protein in, struggling to get my water in. I'm supposed to have 65 to 100 grams of protein per day, and I believe today I've had 45. Actually more like 50, because I drank half a protein shake that I just couldn't finish for lunch. And so I've drank about 50 grams of protein today. So I still need to get 10 more, and then water, I maybe have drank 12 ounces. I was never a big water drinker before surgery. And so it's just weird to me to be having to drink so much water, because I don't like water. But I've been mixing things into it. I got some Arizona like drink squeeze stuff, like Mio, but it's like Arizona brand, and it's the Mucho Mango. So that's kind of delicious, sugar-free, 0 calories. So I've had that in my water, trying to get in my water, but I took some of my vitamins and they made me feel really full, so I haven't been drinking that much. It feels like some of my food is kind of, like my liquids are coming back up. So I worry, like I'm really worried about my sleeves stretching out, because I don't really feel different like I do. But I can take a solid drink of liquid and stuff, but I just don't feel as different as I thought I would feel. I don't feel restricted, but then again, I've only started eating like yogurt, yogurt with protein powder in it. I can have sugar-free pudding with protein powder in it. I can have broth, Jello, the sugar-free popsicles, and protein shakes. So anything that'll reduce down to a liquid and that you can sort of get through a straw. I can have like tomato soup, I think, if I wanted it, because that is pretty good, and then I could put protein powder in that. But I can only eat like 4 bites of soup tops, and I'm done with soup. So I don't think that's too effective for me. I'm really good with cold stuff, pretty good with warm stuff. I haven't had a temperature like change, but all my shakes taste disgusting now, because it takes me about an hour to sip on one Premier Protein shake, and after 15 minutes of sitting, those things are warm and nasty, and you don't want to drink them. So having trouble getting my protein in because of that. But this morning I just took the smallest amount of Greek yogurt, half scoop of protein powder, thinned it with some coconut milk, and just ate that for breakfast, and I had about 5 spoonfuls, I guess, in that, and that was sufficient, 15 grams of protein. I'm just having trouble getting my protein in and everything like that. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys an update. Sorry I couldn't do one sooner, but I was kind of caught up at the hospital. And then I recorded several videos, but they were on my phone. And for some reason, I can't get my phone videos to my computer, and my internet at my house is too slow to upload a video from my phone. So I don't know, it's just weird, but I've tried to make this video a few times. So this is the final result. I look forward to watching all of your guys' progress. I will give you a weight update on Tuesday because I'm not weighing myself till 1 week post-op. Alright, I hope you guys are doing good and that you all have a great week.